liquor. Still wishing I was with her. Got my finger on the mother.
Shout out to my boy Paulie Corleone. That's the right hand man. We Uncle Paulie's Entertainment over here. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Tony the Savant back with another one. Hope everybody's having a good to great day out there. Let me do my intro. Shout out to my cousin Hawk. That's the ambassador. Shout out to my boy Jeezy. That's the manager. Shout out to my boy Sauce. That's the vice president. Shout out to my boy Paulie Corleone. That's my right-hand man. We Uncle Paulie's Entertainment over here. A big shout out to the IOW Sports Network and also the Run It Up Sports Network. That's my extended family in this content creation world. Those brothers are definitely doing good work, so y'all please go check out their channels, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And also, man, saving the best for last. Shout out to y'all, the bosses on this channel anyway, because I only put these videos together in hopes, anticipating that y'all enjoy it, that y'all are informed and entertained by the content. So definitely shout out to y'all, man, the bosses, man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're pulling up to the video. All right, let's get right into it. We're talking about Gilbert Arenas in the news. He looking bad now, man, because this was I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the words because I want to like Gilbert Arenas. You know what I mean? I watch his podcast from time to time. I don't get to catch every episode, of course, but from time to time, when I do get to see, I'm thoroughly entertained. They have some good content on that channel. But as of recently, he's just been kind of jumping off the bridge with his takes. I didn't do a video on this, but I definitely heard about, I think they had a segment on their channel, something about would you rather have $300 million or 3 rings and $54 million, or $300 million and no rings, I think it was. $300 million and no rings, or would you have 3 rings and have made $54 million in the league? Something like that. And, Gilbert was talking about how he know NBA players that have won championships and championship rings that have pawned it off their rings, but he don't know any NBA players that have pawned it off $50 million and that kind of talk. Gilbert Arenas, y'all, for some of you younger people that's in the audience, perhaps. If you don't know, Gilbert Arenas was in the conversation for being one of the most overpaid players in NBA history, okay? He hit up the Washington Wizards for, I think it was a $100 million contract, if I remember right. I was in high school, I believe, at the time. And Gilbert Arenas was like, hindsight 2020, revising history, I guess. Gilbert Arenas was James Harden 1.0. All right, he was a very exciting offensive player. He could get hot, go for 50, 60, and, like it was nobody's business. From time to time, he went toe-to-toe with some of the greater, some of the better players of that generation in that era, like the Kobe's, like the T-Macs, I'm trying to remember another game. Off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly, but another game that he had where he went toe-to-toe with somebody. But anyway, he was one of those type dudes, a James Harden 1.0, always putting up great individual stats. Even in James Harden's credit, James Harden has taken his teams to the playoffs, at least with his individual stats. And Gilbert Arenas did too. But Gilbert Arenas' teams back in those days, guys, was just food for young LeBron. That's right, first Cleveland Cavaliers version of LeBron, not the Miami, not the even superhuman LeBron that we've seen after Miami. We're talking about the young, skinny kid LeBron. Was food. The Gilbert Arenas-led Washington Wizards was food for that guy. And so for him to be speaking on Hakeem Olajuwon or Giannis Antetokounmpo was just bugged out to me. And not even that he's speaking on him, but in the manner he's speaking on him, because Giannis Antetokounmpo If he did want to go to to Hakeem Olajuwon and pay $50,000 to better his game, that's his money. That's what he decided to do. And Hakeem Olajuwon put in work in order to ask and receive that payment. But it has been revealed from Giannis Antetokounmpo himself, made Gilbert Arenas look hecka foolish. Giannis came out and said that actually, Hakeem Olajuwon didn't charge him a dime, not a one red penny. And then this is out of Giannis's mouth, a quote from him. He said if Hakeem would have charged him $1 million, you know what I mean, he would have paid $1 million, a lesson. And I respect Giannis for that, because not only does he make a dude like Gilbert Arenas look foolish, but it shows homage and pays very near and dear respect to the last generation, the greats, the legends, because sometimes they get written off. And because a lot of these media dudes now have a recency bias. It's all about what happened last night, and they just tend to forget the legends. But anyway, shout out to Giannis Antetokounmpo for that. But it was revealed that Giannis was not charged one red cent by Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, that again, whom has a $300 million net worth. So Gilbert Arenas went on his, I don't know if it was his podcast, what it was. I just heard the clip from Dreamers Pro, actually. Shout out to Dreamers Pro. Y'all please go check out his channel. But Gilbert Arenas was acting a dang fool, talking all this crazy stuff about how nobody play like the Dream no more. And if Giannis want anything that Hakeem has to teach him, he can just Google it for free. It's just nasty work, bro. Because this is what we be talking about, as far as just because these dudes are former players and were professional athletes, that don't give them a right to the media. You know what I mean? Don't give them an automatic just automatic trust, you know what I'm saying, but from the audience, because you used to play. For Gilbert Arenas to be talking the way he was talking about Giannis and Hakeem and all that nonsense is nasty work, because, bro, you ain't achieved nothing. Not a nada in the league. Yes, you got your money, but you're going to be forgotten in NBA history in the great. You already kind of forgotten. The only reason why we talk about Gilbert Arenas now is because of his media. We don't talk about Gilbert Arenas' career and how he was one of the greats to do anything. So we talk about him because he goes viral in the media. That's his bait to relevancy now. And it's just nasty, and it's embarrassing that he talked about Giannis and Hakeem that way. Giannis, honestly, has done more in less time in his career, and as far as being an NBA champion, an NBA Finals MVP, 2-time league MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis he's in a whole different league than Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas is at the table with James Harden and Brandon Jennings and Baron Davis. Dudes that was great scorers, but they never won nothing. I'm sorry. Respectfully. I'm dissing Gilbert Arenas when I say all of that. He's in that class of dudes that was just great individual talents, but it never translated to championships. And when it comes to payment, when it comes to money, you can't be speaking on nobody's pocket, Mr. Arenas, because bro, you are arguably one of the most overpaid players in the NBA. You got that bag and started acting a fool. We ain't forgot about the gun in the locker room, fam. You not low. You know what I'm saying? Dudes get in this media and just get on the high horse for whatever reason. But yeah, man, I just had to. I just heard this and I wanted to fire up the phone real quick and report it. Just nasty work, but nonetheless, tell me what y'all think about it in the Tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on this channel. Gilbert Arenas is a clown. And I hope you hear this, man. I hope you hear this, bro. You're a clown for this one. But y'all have a great day, man. You know my slogan. Y'all the bosses. I'm going to do that lot of work. Let me get back to work. Peace.